Good morning from Kagoshima, everyone. Today's going to be a beautiful day. We are off the ship. We have no excursions, and we're going to get on the shuttle bus and go into town and see what we can find.
Get our hungries up.
Let's go. We made it off the long shuttle just
Dang,
now.
that was a long shuttle.
Yeah, that was long. What time is it now? Huh.
It is 9:45.
9:45, and what time did we leave? Right around 9, I think. So yeah, about almost an hour away. So now we're going to get a little more adventurous, and we're gonna get on a ferry.
Taking the ferry to the volcano.
We're gonna go see the volcano. Come along. We are now on the ferry going over to an island. Back there in the distance.
Volcano.
Back there in the distance is the aquarium. We are headed toward the volcano. And this is a ferry terminal that goes every so many minutes to take you from the mainland to the island. And my view of my beautiful husband is astonishing today.
Astonishing.
And
It's
every
very
day.
surprising.
Come along. We just got off the ferry and we are at Sakurajima. There's a geopark here. There's a volcano and lots to learn. So we're gonna get in line to pay our fare of 250 yen and get on our way. This is how the adventure always happens. We are going to take a bike ride around the island. It's a beautiful day, no clouds in sight, or no rain in sight, and we're gonna see how this goes. Sakurajima Visitor Center, where people from around the world come to get information about the island. We just made a pit stop here so we could show you, and this bus over here is loaded for bear with people on it getting on and off. Kind of like a hop-on, hop-off bus,
Yeah.
but maybe not exactly. So we're going to continue biking along the island. This is the Karasujima, I hope I'm saying it right, Observatory, where you can park your bikes, go up the stairs over there, and see more of the island from up top. Glenn and I are really enjoying our electric bikes. 800 yen, that's $5.60 an hour. Huh?
$5 an hour.
That's not bad. It's really pretty here, you guys. Sakurajima Observatory Square. Background, we've got some stone art of a rock guard holding guitar. And the view is absolutely incredible here. You can see the entire sea in the back. So I try to maneuver this with the bike and it's not very easy. To an entire square where people can get together and have some fun. Let's keep going. In the background over there is the Sakurajima International Volcanic Sabo Center. That is a landmark dedicated to the volcano that's on the island, which is also the Ministry of Land Infrastructure, Transport, and Tourism. Who in the world is sending signals?
Smoke signals coming out of the volcano
It's
here.
still active.
And it is an active volcano. There's all sorts of research sensors all the way around the island. They have these waterways built so when there is heavy rain up on the mountain, that the water has some place to go directly to the ocean. This is the second one of these trenches that we've seen in our very short bike ride so far. We're going out an hour, then we're going back an hour, and if we're late, we got to pay extra. So we'll be back.
What a successful day around the island. We had a great time.
What a cool bike ride. Perfect weather.
Very cool.
For a bike ride around a volcano in Japan.
Can't beat it. For 8,000 yen, can't beat it. No, 800 yen, I'm sorry. You can't beat it. And we got money back too. We're on the ferry now and we're going back to the city. Come along.
Very quiet in here. We are at a local restaurant. It's only open for a couple hours at lunchtime, and then they close for a little while, and then they open for dinner as an izakaya.
And we had to take our shoes off.
We left our shoes at the food tour, and we have part of the lunch set, which includes some matcha tea, a small salad, and then some seaweed salad too. We're going to try to order some skewers. We're going to get some meat on a stick. They have chicken hearts, they have chicken gizzards, a chicken skin, right up our alley.
And we've got until 2 o'clock to do it, and then we're back on the bus on time.
So take your time.
Glenn, what did you do to that poor woman?
Got me some miso soup.
We just had some salad, and we had some seaweed. We had some green tea, and it was so good. But we gotta show you this. Miso soup, some a little bit of sashimi, some white rice, and some chicken. Some soy sauce.
It's an American thing. Arigato.
Thank you.
Very good.
Arigato. This is wild. So how about this? The izakaya that we just showed you where we were, they recognized us from YouTube.
And
they were starstruck. They were starstruck. Well, I don't know if they knew that we were in town, but when we walked in, her face was like pure shock, and she went on YouTube and just, I don't know, I forget what she did, and we came up and they were starstruck. I've never had that happen. That was the first time outside of visiting with Daniel and Yuka that that's ever happened to us.
Come on over here.
Very exciting, very happy. So now we are going to make our way back to the bus terminal and head on back to the ship, because tonight we have a very special dinner where we're going to get dressed up. We're going to check out Chef's Table on Ovation of the Seas. Come along. Tonight we're going to a very special meal here inside Chop's Grill. It's called the Chef's Table.
There's only one sitting at 6:30 p.m. and everyone will be seated at the same time. There is a 5-course meal with 5 different wine pairings, one with each one of the courses along the way, appetizer through mains, and then we'll have some dessert and possibly some dessert wine or some dessert cognac, some dessert brandy, some dessert. You get the picture.
Let's go.
It's a heck of a dining experience.
And the table is set for this evening. There's 16 of us doing this. This is gonna be wild, man. And there's 6 pairings of alcohol. And Mr. Murphy is ready to fill his belly.
Party, 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 party.
Tonight's ticket is not cheap. It's $200.
To sit at this table tonight.
This is the courses that they're telling you.
Oh,
Got course 1, course 2, course 3, course 4, 5, and dessert. Oh, that dessert looks familiar. Ha ha.
Come on.
Ha ha. And here is our appetizer, which is the lovely, beautiful bread. Even Glenn got some bread too. Are we having fun yet?
He says if you want more butter, you can have more butter, but he doubted that you would need more butter.
Right. Are we having fun yet?
I'm trying like heck.
This is the scallop carpaccio with yuzu vinaigrette, crispy quinoa. Looks very pretty. I don't want to touch it. The smoked tomato soup with garlic, focaccia, croutons, and parmesan.
And enjoy the soup.
This is the Maine lobster salad with hearts of palm, pineapple, cilantro, and vanilla dressing. Looks good. Roasted branzino with grilled zucchini, peppers, lemon confit, and pesto. This is the grilled filet mignon with truffle potato puree, asparagus, and Bolognese sauce. Yum. Ganache with Varjona chocolate mousse and salted caramel gelato. Wait until you see what this guy is going to do with this. If you've been following the vlogs, you saw it earlier in the week.
What is going on in the world today?
We melt the
I
world now.
can't imagine a world without hot caramel sauce to melt all of my troubles away.
Nice.
Gracias.
Here's how you get a grand finale.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Give me some of this. Give me some of that. Gimme.
How's that martini there, Glenn?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it to find out.
What an amazing evening.
The chef's table was absolutely exquisite.
Oh yeah.
Lucia and I, we eat out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a lot of things to compare it to.
Mm-hmm.
And they had paired a certain wine with a certain course.
Yep.
Each step of the way. And I would say that they had nailed it. I'm not a sommelier.
Nope.
By any way, shape, or form. I do like to drink wine with my meal.
Mm-hmm.
And they made me happy drinking wine with my meal.
Even the martinis you said were good.
Well, that was like a dessert martini, and that was what I was referring to earlier without actually saying. I said cognac, I said brandy, I said aperitif, but we had espresso martinis.
We did.
Made by the chef himself, and they were wonderful.
Oh yeah.
The dessert, well, we had the globe dessert with the caramel sauce poured over it at Wonderland. Refer to a previous video, please. And we also had the key lime meringue pie.
They did.
From Chops last night. Everything was absolutely amazing. We had the most wonderful day in Kagoshima. We rode bikes around the volcano. We
did.
Got to visit the mom and pop izakaya that's been serving people for 100
years.
100 years.
Just husband and wife. That's it.
Not a speck of English.
No.
To be heard or said.
We've been dreaming to do that for the longest time. What's the name of the movie with the izakaya?
Midnight Diner.
Midnight Diner.
Yes.
On Netflix. Go watch it. You gotta go watch it. The most incredible inspiration that took us to that izakaya today. That izakaya yesterday. That was more barbecue, if anything. And the one in China. People ask, where's our favorite country in the world to go? We're in it. We're here.
We're in Japan and we're loving it.
We are.
And I can't wait to return to Japan.
I love eating like a local.
We're not done with Japan yet.
You know, and earlier we had this
4 more days.
And earlier we had this conversation, you know, different types of people, different walks of life. The Japanese will never
respectful
be rude.
We have run across in the world in its entirety.
We come across a lot of nationalities, and we're not saying that other nationalities are rude, but the Japanese, they're raised right.
Now, there's a lot of people that have a inkling to retire in Costa Rica, to retire in South America, to retire in the Greek islands.
No, you need to retire in Japan.
If any place, I would retire. Even if it was for spending half of the year here in Japan, I can't imagine retiring anywhere else.
Well said.
It's true.
You took the words out of my mouth.
It's heartfelt. So, if you like our videos,
go back and watch the rest of them.
Watch the rest of them.
Watch this incredible playlist.
We have been dropping stuff every other day.
Yeah.
That you should watch because this is the stuff that dreams are made of.
That's right.
Might not be your dream, but it sure is mine.
Yep.
Keep coming back for more, everybody.
See you in the next episode, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
There you go, baby, está gustosa a mi lado. Sabrosa y tan dulce como un mango. Una chica de Bahía con milagros, que a ti está bien caro. La ballena, brasilera canta a capela. Dime en portugués todo lo que quieras. yo te llego en cualquier manera. Semi-automatic, shoot my shot in verse until I have